Hey there my peeps, Grammy T from Grammy T Knows. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take those lessons that you've learned in the past and actually use them in a real life situation. Yesterday, my husband and I celebrated 44 years of marriage. Oh my goodness, we actually made 44 years. However, the issue is that I wanted to create a post and celebrate that. So as I went out to find pictures, I searched my files to try to find images of the two of us together. I couldn't find any images, so I decided, hey, find two images that you can bring together and then create your poster. So today I'm going to show you how you can bring two images together and then create a poster using generative fill and other tools. You know, to know how to do something is one thing, but then to know how to use it in real life application, that's a whole nother animal. So today I'm going to show you how you can do that. Let's get started. Okay, so here are the two images here. We have Mrs. Hewitt, and then we have Mr. Hewitt. So we're going to extend this background, take Mrs. Hewitt out of this background, and then bring her into the background with her husband. And then you go to your crop tool, expand this out, and we're going to expand it here. We don't want too much behind him. We want more here. So then you come up and don't put any prompts in, you just say generate. Look at this. This was actually the chair that was behind him. That one's okay. I like this one better. So we're going to choose this one and we're going to go on and delete the ones that we're not going to use, because remember, these create large files. Okay, so we're going to use, let's see. We're going to use this one. So the next thing I want to do is come over to Mrs. Hewitt, Terry, and we're going to select Mrs. Hewitt out of the background. And then once you get her selected, get your move tool, and then you're just going to drag the image into right here. And so right now you see that is not the right proportion. So what you're going to do is do a Command T or Control T to bring up your transform tool, and you're just going to bring her up into the image. And we're not going to make it look like she's sitting on him. We're just going to bring her in enough to where it looks like she is sitting down. However, he's standing beside her. So I don't know, maybe I should crop her in a little bit more and bring it down some. So it looks like she belongs in this image. So I'll bring myself over a little bit more and then commit to that change. And that's us together. That looks pretty good. So we're going to stop right there and let's go to part 2. This is our final output of the two images coming together. I think for the most part it looks pretty good. I'm just gonna, maybe for the sake of bringing it together, the two images together a little bit more, we're gonna go to curves and just do a little bit. Nah, it doesn't require a whole lot, so it doesn't look so flat. And then we're going to change the blending mode to luminosity. And let's see. So if I turn it off, that's what it looks like. Turn it back on. It just a slight change. So I believe this image is done. So now I'll move on to the next segment, which is to create the actual poster in Canva. I'm going to expand this image a little bit more to give me more room for verbiage on the top, and maybe add something here on the side. So what we want to do is grab the crop tool and we're just going to expand it. I don't want to expand it a lot, and just a little bit of room right here. And then we'll just generate. This is quite interesting. You never know what you're going to get, that's for sure. So now I'm going to grab the lasso tool so that I can isolate this area. I'm going to replace that piece with a potted plant, which I will type up here in the prompt area. And this is the final image of Mr. and Mrs. Hewitt. I will save it and then bring it into Canva to complete the poster. So now we're in Canva and we're going to upload the image that I just saved. And you go right here to upload on the left side here and then click on that upload button. Then go and find your file. Drag the file onto the canvas and then begin to size it into the area. And once you get it situated onto the canvas, then you just have fun designing. Typically, you want to already have your plans drawn out of how you're going to design whatever your project is. However, with this particular project, it was just a quick note that I wanted to place on social media showing that my husband and I just reached 44 years. And so as you can see on the left hand side are your fonts, or you can choose your own fonts depending on how you want to design your project. And essentially with the final project, I decide to use my own fonts. However, if you want and it's easier for you, go on and use the fonts that are there on the left side. Or if you need more help or more ideas, you can always come up here to the search engine and type in whatever the subject is that you're wanting to create in. It makes it a whole lot easier. And they have really great templates out there, so check it out. And here's the final on the project. Now, if you want to know more about how to change colors and choose your fonts and all of that, please click on one of the videos at the end of this video and it will tell you more about how to use Canva. So we went from here to images to one. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If this video has been beneficial to you, go on and like, comment, share, and subscribe. I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.